Hi, you're watching Cricbuzz Comm. I'm Gaurav Kapur. With me, Simon Doull. We've got Delhi, who are doing well with the chase at the halfway mark. As you can see, they've reached 88 for 2. It's looking good for them, isn't it, Simon?
Playing well, aren't they? Doull needs to carry on now. He's played so beautifully early on. We've been more aggressive tonight. Maybe that little bit of a kick up the pants from Ricky Ponting has done him the world of good. But he's looked good, and as we talked about it, everything about this pitch is what Doull wants. The ball's coming onto the bat nicely. He's got time. It's bouncing, so he can play the uppercut.
Nice.
He can play that nicely, you know.
A bit. His luck has been ooper as well.
It has a little bit. It has a little
that
bit.
little thing that went in, not conclusive.
Look, it was a tough one. I don't know.
We argued about that.
We did. I thought it might have just clipped the inside edge, but when it's given not out, the off-field umpire has to find conclusive evidence. So he has to basically conclusive evidence to overturn the decision on the field. We argued, we couldn't find conclusive evidence. We weren't sure. We thought, yeah, maybe. But if it's maybe, then it remains with the on-field umpire. No issue with that one at all. Could have been out. Kolkata probably thought it was. But at the end of the day, I think the right decision was made on that instance.
Under the circumstances. Of course, Simon thought may have the inside edge. I thought it was off the trouser. Trouser is also called a pant. Let's talk about Rishabh Pant, who's on the other side. Can't seem to get moving the last couple of games. I'm not used to seeing him go less than run a ball.
No, well, I think he's just trying to sort of work his way into an innings. And I'd prefer that from Rishabh Pant, just to maybe just try and work his way into it. Play a few shots early on as far as just working the ball round, ones, twos, and then look to the big shots. If he goes to look too early, I think that can be his demise. He's a better player than a one-dimensional hitter.
He's just hit a 6 right now. Look at it, a reverse jinx.
Faces 10, 12 balls, and then he gets into his innings.
And then he goes, because you're a little worried there as well, that if he gets too desperate, going, I've just got 12 or 15, and he gets desperate and then he holds one out. But hopefully he's definitely better than that, and he has
got to pick the right ball, because he's got all the power, he's got all the shots, but if he waits for the right ball, he can put it away. So these guys now need to learn how to finish a game. If it's not these two, it's Ingram. He's got to finish a game for Delhi. They don't want to be getting to that situation again in this tournament where they're losing 2 and 3 and 4 at the back end and putting some pressure on Rabada and Morris and those guys to have to win the game for them. These two need to take it deep and try and win the game for Delhi. From a Kolkata point of view, they're not really, they're not really in the game at the moment. They've got to find something. Who is it? Is it bringing Ferguson back? Is it getting the spinners on and trying to maybe spin a little bit of a web? There's plenty of options in Piyush Chawla and Kuldeep. He's bowled 2 tidy overs, but what they need from those guys is a wicket.
Yeah. And Delhi's bolstered their batting today. Delhi's batting up till 14 actually today. They're batting all the way down. But the problem again with Delhi, and they're playing in the back of their mind in the previous games, is that they tend to sort of just squander the chance in the middle. You were talking about Ingram. There's Munro sitting on the bench. I've made no secret of the fact I'm a big fan of Munro. Can Munro bat at 5?
He could bat at 5. Look, obviously he's better. He's more adept at batting up the top of the order. There's only Rohit Sharma ahead of him, who's got more T20 international hundreds. He's got 3 international hundreds now.
Yeah.
Colin Munro. So, how he can't make the side, it's a little bit perplexing. But I think if he doesn't open, he's probably not best suited to play in the middle order. He could do it, though, if required.
Could do it. So would they drop this call-in and call in another call-in? I don't know. But right now, we've got to go. This is Cricbuzz Comm. We'll see you at MTL Presents Cricbuzz Live.